All right, so it's Wednesday. You guys know it's the Blue Chip Botavian. I typically do Tavian Tuesdays. You also know I did speak about possibly breaking down the fourth wall, etc. Every once in a while, works for shoots. I think it's appropriate time to do that. So Botavian, also Ben Osmond. I am the same. Sometimes the character I play will get a little obnoxious. Sometimes the real me will get obnoxious. But very important movement yesterday, Blackout Tuesday. A lot of people spoke out. A lot of people got away from posting personal things to make sure that we all got united for a movement. It's important to me that we focus on right is right and wrong versus wrong. The all lives matter, for those that use that, have not investigated far enough to understand that no black person, no Asian person, nobody is out there saying white lives don't matter, other lives don't matter. They're not doing that. They literally are trying to bring things to equal. So when you as a white person fight back and say, oh, all lives matter. Yes, we all know lives matter. The purpose of it was literally to focus on helping African Americans, helping anybody that is not Caucasian get more emphasis and more respect. And also, the All Lives Matter technically was started from white supremacy in a vague underlining tone to continue that movement. So really just don't go out there saying that. That's not the gist of that specific thing. So don't think that a black person posting Black Lives Matter is trying to negate a white life, a yellow life, a purple life, whatever color. That's not the purpose of their movement. And so this is going to be very chaotic and scattered because the world and where we're at with COVID and the virus and political propaganda and violence and looting and people jumping on the wrong campaigns and saying the wrong things without research is just not right. Johnny Walker, a Coastal Championship Wrestling guy, posted such an amazing post. I shared it. It was about if real life was like professional wrestling, where we show up, we play a character, we get along with anybody. It doesn't matter, and we do it together. We promote together. Everything is together, and it doesn't matter where you come from. It was just an amazing post. I do encourage you guys to find it, read it, take it in. On the subject of white privilege, right? So some people think white privilege is like the rich folks, the white rich folks that get anything and everything they want. And again, that's somewhat misguided too. The life that I lived was very privileged. I didn't have a concern for when the next meal was, etc. So you could say, yes, I come from white privilege, but you're not understanding what even poor white people don't have to walk down the streets and think twice about getting pulled over by a cop because they're out walking in a neighborhood. A typical white person that dresses normal doesn't even think twice about getting stares when they walk into a grocery store or a retail store. Whereas the black man or anybody of non-Caucasian background has to, it's that quick judgment, it's that quick underlying tension. So when people talk white privilege, please don't focus on the monetary things. It's more than that. It's literally a big white person like myself. I literally can walk anywhere and I don't think twice. Now, when I hang out with two of my best friends who are African American descent, I feel it. And none of us should have to feel that. None of us. And that's what all this movement is about. So those of you that are like pushing equality, that's fantastic. But you need to understand where you're pushing it from. And it's not monetary. It's not the background is this and the background's that. It's literally saying, please come together to support each other. just support, understand. Like, I can't comprehend what my friends go through every single day. You can't either, so don't pretend that you can. But also don't stay silent. Like, yeah, Blackout Tuesday was a time to get away from your self promotions. I literally had one post up, and as soon as I kind of got the hint of it all, I deleted it. Because I just did not want to be on social media and let anything that I was putting out for professional wrestling, for my business, etc., to negate what everybody else was trying to do if they were trying to do it properly. So, Coastal Championship Wrestling is the second family to me, and it's awesome. We have people of all backgrounds: Cuban, Mexican, Spanish, black, white, Asian. It doesn't matter, and that is awesome. All of us walk in there. There's no judgments. There's no, like, I literally leave my gym bag and my personal items open. Why? Because I trust my brothers and my sisters. Like, there's no, I don't think twice. If you steal from me, you're not in our family. And that's where we all should work towards, is to where, there is a trust, because we as humans can trust each other to look out for each other and not take from each other and not hurt each other and not do violent things to each other and not be angry with each other for no reason. The man who, in Coastal Championship Wrestling, the guy that works at the stock room at minimum wage comes into the ring with me, who has my own business, and we are equals. Equals. We are both in there bumping, working hard to do anything and everything we can to improve ourselves. I respect him, he respects me. That's it. Doesn't matter the job, doesn't matter the color, doesn't matter the background, none of it matters. So if we walk along the sidelines and we say hi to people, and we want to give people hugs and show people that we're together, obviously with the COVID 6 foot difference, whatever. Anyway, that all of this turmoil and stuff, just look alive and just kind of understand we need to be there for each other, okay? And really, I didn't know what I was going to post yesterday. I didn't know what I was going to come up with today. But if there's anything you take from me in these posts, Bo Tavian, Ben Osmond, whatever you want to do, I appreciate you guys watching this, but please look out for each other. Ask questions, informative questions, and look for answers without judgment. Ask, hey man, how did you feel? Or do you have any experiences like that? And from that, we can understand where people come from. There's a lot of pent up anger because people aren't listening. Listening means mouth shut, both ears open. And don't look for answers. Like, literally just listen and appreciate what that person is sharing with you. That will make us better. One of my friends from high school shared something I had no idea that he and another friend went through. And it was amazing. It was amazing and also sad, because literally those were two of the smartest guys I knew, that had I known anything about that story, they literally might have lost their lives. And the world would have lost two extremely smart, talented individuals. All because what? Their color? Or where they were going later in the evening, which was actually football practice. So everybody, please be mindful of your actions. If you're willing to comply with the law and you're willing to hear people out, you should be okay. And you should be okay is the take-home message. That means that no matter what color a cop is, they have no right to be excessive. If you have numbers, you have no right to be excessive. There's just no reason, there's no rhyme or reason for it. If the situation's under control, please understand you have it under control. There's no need for weapons or excessive force. There's bad cops, there's bad people, there's good cops. Before you make a decision, find out what they are before you assume. So I'm going to sign off there. I don't even know if any of this, I just felt like speaking on it and sharing it. And I hope that all of you look out for one another and just strive for more understanding and more compassion. And I think we'll all be in a better place.